don't usually do fashion videos, but I thought this one was a must today. I wanted to show you what all small business booth owners are wearing in chilly basements while moving boxes. We have an old sweatshirt jacket that shrunk and doesn't really fit anymore. We have the cropped sweatpants. Why they're cropped when it's, 30 degrees outside? I don't know. And then the piece de resistance, the purple, what we call safety flops with the pink fuzzy socks. Yes, this is what all of the booth owners in the chilly basement are wearing. You're welcome. Okay, a little bit punchy today. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just gonna be silly. And I'm gonna show you what I've done. I thought the camera was recording some of it, but the camera recorded none of it. I don't know why, but I will show you what I did. I did some more organizing because I had started painting and I was like, well, if there's lots of things to paint, then I probably should get them out and do an assembly line. So I reorganized so I could make a table of projects to do. So let me show you what I did and didn't record. So they do have old price tags on them, but I have a new vendor number and a new tagging system. So nothing really has been tagged or priced per se, but it's all in boxes and piles to be priced and then ready to go. So I have my plastic tubs that I always use, that I know that these are ready to go to the booth. They need nothing done but a price tag. So I have all of those lined up right here. Then I have a box here. There is this back here, but that is the mantle. Well, it's a crib now, but it's going to be a mantle. And then there's some shelves behind there. I will not be using the tires. And then I have this box of things ready to go. And then I have the lamp that still needs its green blue tape. What is that stuff called? I don't know. Trim, I guess, put on it. And then I have the table of things to paint and do something to. So like right there is a stool. His legs need to be reattached and he needs to be upholstered. This church, I'd like to paint it white and distress it instead of the gold. There is a mailbox. Still not sure exactly what I want to do with that, but I do want to do something with that. There is a strawberry botanical print that its glass and frame broke, so it needs a new frame. Probably cut down all the mats and frame it differently since we have the opportunity. Under here is a very large candlestick and a plate, which will be turned into a plant stand. There is this old beat up heart tin tray or cookie sheet, whatever you want to call that. That needs to be painted and altered. This needs some wax put on it. This is a pile that goes straight to the booth, not the funnel. Not sure exactly where the funnel came from. And then there's another little stool that needs to be painted. There's glass bottles. They're all wrapped that need like a transfer put on so they look like old bottles. And then I have letters to spell the Fifth Sparrow No More. Those all need paper put on them or something like that. And then there's a lamp in here that needs a lampshade, and then some other projects. So we've got everything sorted, And so now I can return to painting. I did not find the drop cloth paint, but I will do a different color, and let the drop cloth be like its primer, I guess, and start just going down the assembly line of painting things and getting those projects done, and then we'll, you know, I think if I work 24 hours a day for the next, 2 weeks, I should be able to get everything done. So just joking about that, maybe 18 hours a day, and then get all the stuff into the booth. Yeah, it's a lot, y'all. I'm not overwhelmed at all, so don't worry about that. And I'm looking very foxy and stylish, so yeah, yep. Okay, let's do some painting and then call it a day. Okie dokie. We painted the pieces for the Fluff and Stuff station with drop cloth, and then didn't have enough drop cloth from Dixie Belle to finish it. Shipping it would take too long to get here, and there's none in the area locally to get. So what we're gonna do is the drop cloth will be a like a primer coat, I guess, and then we're going to use Dixie Belle's Bay Breeze all-in-one mineral paint to cover it. The other part is I don't have any top coat or wax. I need to get some of that as well. So and using the all-in-one mineral paint, this has everything in it, the paint, the primer, and the top coat. So it'll be a one-step process. So what I'm going to do before I paint the Bay Breeze is I'm going to go over this with a super fine sandpaper, and that is just to get any rough spots out and prepare it for the next coat of paint. I'm not trying to take any paint off. I'm just trying to get any lumps and bumps out. So that is what we are going to do, and then paint everything here in Bay Breeze, and then start on the table of things to DIY. So let's do that. Like I said, these paints have a primer, a top coat, and the paint all in one. So you want to make sure that you stir it up really well. so the Baby's is a little thick as well. I've stirred and stirred and shook and shook. Okay, the paint was just way too thick, so was not going on smooth at all, so I might have to repaint this section. Once it dries, I'll sand and then repaint it. But what I did was I added a lot of water to it, and it's much more manageable to work with. I'm not sure if it's because it's cold or because it's just old. I'm not sure which. If you hear a whirring in the background, that is the heater. I went and took it from my parents' room and brought it down here because I was chilly. So let's get back to painting and see if this works any better. It's a much better consistency. So let's see. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Hello, Mr. Sunday. I had to turn it on its top because I could not see. The light was horrible, so I'm going to get it turned all the way around, and then that way I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, it's kind of low. So anyway, I'm going to paint. I'm liking the Bay Breeze. It's a little more blue than I thought, but that's okay. It's all right. And this will have to be sanded again pretty vigorously because there are some lumps in it, and then repainted. So let's just get to painting.
There can't be no light if darkness don't exist. He never left my side. He showed me the way out of all the storms raging at the sea. He gave me back my life. I owe him everything. Rejoice, rejoice, rejoice in the name of the Lord, forever and always. I rejoice, rejoice, rejoice in the name of the Lord, always. He carried me to shore, held me through the pain. He loved me at my worst. I thank him every day. I will put him first, 'cause he did that for me. He sacrificed himself so I could find my peace. Rejoice, rejoice, rejoice in the name He showed us the way. Rejoice, rejoice in the name of the Lord forever and always. Rejoice, rejoice in the name of the Lord. There can't be no light if darkness don't exist. He never left my side. He showed me the way.
Okay, so working on the new one, I'm going to remove the door. I tightened up these little pieces at the top. I could not take them off because there was double-sided screws, and I just tightening them up worked better than taking it apart. So these are tightened up, and I'm going to take off the door of this piece. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Okay, door removed. I'm gonna put this little door in my spare parts and the little screws with it so they don't get lost. Okay, so the door is off. We're just gonna clean it up, and I still don't like these. They look like ears. But I'm afraid that the screws that are sticking out will make it all come apart. Ready. Let's get it cleaned up and get painting on this. Okay, let's clean this nasty thing. It is particularly gross. I did vacuum off most of the spider webs. There are still spider webs on this, but I did vacuum those off. Nasty. Particularly nasty, but cleaned off and ready for paint now.